And here we have today one of the most highly collectible, rarest of all the big bore two-strokes from this era, and considered by some to be the best engine. The power band, Honda tried to copy it with the CR500. Some people say this is one of the best of all time, and certainly from a curb appeal standpoint, this thing's beautiful. It's ready to roll into the museum as it sits. It has lots of nice upgrades on it. I can go over with you. Starting at the front, it's got a brand new front fender, new number plate, set of Renthal handlebars, new set of Scott grips, Magura levers, new cables, both the compression release, throttle cable, brand new gas tank, brand new seat cover, new rear fender, new side panels, new graphics. The exhaust system is a Maico only racing exhaust. It has a PFR aluminum baffle on it, has original gold rims with a gold sprocket and gold chain. These pegs are upgraded much nicer than the original factory pegs also. The bike came from the factory with the Olin shock, which is still on the bike and serviceable. Has a custom drilled upper engine mount, lightened aluminum engine mount. It also has a custom aluminum countershaft sprocket guard. The engine cases appear to be in good shape. This is mechanically exactly how we got the bike from the collector that we bought a bunch of big bores from. We have a huge backlog right now, so we're gonna let this one go as is. The engine kicks over, but it does not run. I don't know what it needs to get running, so worst case scenario, figure an ignition and rebuild the motor, top end, maybe put some crank seals in it. Either way, once you got it apart, might as well refresh it. And very easy thing to do. It's a big bore two-stroke, simple to work on. Parts are readily available. Everything's there. The original fork set is in good condition. There's no damage on the chrome on the forks. I mean, it's a looker. It's a sexy looking big bore. This bike right here, and if it was running, would be well worth $10,000 or more at auction. As it sits, they're bringing big money, these big bore two-strokes, especially the Sand Spider. This is a highly collectible, highly desirable. This is pretty much the Ferrari or the Porsche of big bore two-strokes. It's really, really a beautiful piece. Would you like to add anything, Junior?
It definitely lower production than the Japanese bikes.
Way lower.
And it's got that obscurity. And the following Maico Sand Spider 490, just sick. The side profile of this engine on the clutch set. This is just a sick looking motor and a sick looking bike. There's a lot to like here. The cone hubs, the Maico signature cone hubs, big old radial fins, got the Olin shock on it.
Pure moto porn. Certainly, this thing could roll into the museum the way it is, put it on display in your man room or your shop, or have the engine rebuilt by a competent shop, and you got yourself a world-class race weapon. Junior, Kyle, do you want to add the millennial opinion from the 20? How old are you now?
21.
21. You've seen a lot of 500s come and go.
I have, and you know, it's just not enough to say about the profile of this bike. It's an awesome looking bike, and like Ken said, parts are very readily available for this thing. I mean, this was a brand new remanufactured gas tank that I was able to source for it, and it's OEM. It looks just like the OEM tank, which is an awesome plus to these bikes. Same thing with the plastics. All these plastics are brand new. They're available. You can source them. Yeah, it's a good overall bike.
We unfortunately, the Manic Mechanics moving down south to Florida. Hopefully run our Florida shop pretty soon that we're opening this fall. And Mario went out to California, so we lost a couple guys. We don't have not the time or the staff to get it going, so we're going to lose probably a few $100, under $1,000 in parts and some labor, and you could rebuild the entire engine. So sadly, we're going to let it go as is. I would have loved to have test rode this, but it's going up for auction this month. So good luck bidding on it. Bid high, bid off, and these are hard to come by, these Sand Spiders. World-class big bore two-stroke. Thanks for watching. God bless America.